Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I wanted to share with you my most recent acquisition, which is the Rolex Explorer 40mm. Now, I recently picked this watch up, actually today, from the good fellas at Zega Diamonds and Watches. Great place to find a Rolex or any watch really for that matter. Now, ultimately what made me go for this watch over everything else was I was looking for a new adventure watch, something to take with me overseas to my travels, something a bit low-key that doesn't attract too much attention but at the same time has that history. Now, the Explorer, as you can see here on my 6.5-inch wrist or 6.3-inch wrist depending on time of day, the 40mm might seem a bit too big for a lot of people. I personally like it. It reminds me a lot of the Seamaster that I did own, which I sold to actually acquire this watch. Now, what I've done recently actually is sold a lot of my collection to get this watch. And the reasoning behind that was, number one, I have a 4-piece, or I used to have a 4-piece watch collection. And what I'd find is that I didn't get the opportunity to wear most of my watches throughout the week. So I'd be out on the road for my job, probably 3 times a week, go out on the weekends, so really I'd be wearing a watch maybe 4 times a week, and more often than not, I'd just grab the Rolex, right? Or I'd grab the Seamaster. So I'd really just find myself rotating between Rolex and Seamaster. So the Tudors themselves, I didn't really get a chance to wear them often, and I felt as if that it was time to let them go because of that. Now, I got a good price for the GMT because I did pay quite a low amount for it, though the Black Bay 39, I did lose money on that, so it just goes to show don't buy things retail, but that's okay, that's part of the game. Now, my Seamaster, that was one that was difficult to let go, so I got rid of that for more than what I paid for it, but it wasn't about the money. It was about the situation I was in with that watch. Now, with the Seamaster, I absolutely loved that watch. Had it for 5 years, it was my beater, so to speak, and I'm essentially replacing that watch with this watch, right? So this watch is now my adventure watch. I'm going to take this everywhere. I'm actually going to go to Bali in March taking this watch with me. Now, with the Seamaster, a couple of things that I needed to do with it. I guess firstly was it did need a service. So it wasn't urgent, but it was something that was coming up and it was due for a service. Being around 5 to 7 years, you should be servicing your watch. Not necessary, it just depends case by case. How well is your watch running? If it's running pretty shit, then you probably should service it. But the crystal on the watch, the AR reflective coating, was getting scratched the fuck up. Now, I don't baby my watches, and just the factor of the glass itself needing to be replaced at that point in time, the service cost was going to cost me $1,500. So for me personally, in one of the shorts I made, I bought the watch for $5.5. I sold it for more than what I paid for it, so the idea of me servicing the watch for $1,500 financially didn't make sense. So I'm in the finance game, that's my career, so it just kind of like gave me a bit of something to think about. But the kicker to this was the service and glass replacement would take upwards of 8 to 12 months to complete, so I would be out of a watch for 8 to 12 months. But at that point in time, I mean, I would have gone on so many adventures. I'm going to Bali in March, I'm going to Europe in the end of the year, I just thought to myself, it's probably time to move that piece on. I've enjoyed it, but as I grow older and mature and my tastes change, it's time to get rid of it while I can. I made a bit of money out of it, but it's not about the money, it's about that moving on from it and consolidating my collection to a 2-piece. So now I just have this and the Datejust. I plan to just keep these, enjoy these for now, and hopefully in the near future, probably my birthday at the end of the year, I hope to acquire something else. Otherwise, this was just a quick showcase of the Explorer. Don't need to explain too much of it. Heaps of videos out there. happy to have this in the collection. Again, got this unworn, basically brand new, still has stickers on it from Zega over in Sydney. Do recommend them. Till next time.